this episode of Did You Know, we're talking about something big. Cats. Today I'm talking to you guys about some cats. Not any old cats, big ones, small ones, medium-sized ones, ferocious ones, nice ones, kind ones, and of course, dangerous ones. So let's count down top 10 maybe. So, at number 10 we have the bobcat, but not any old bobcat, the North American bobcat. These things are insane. There's stories of these things jumping through windows, smashing car doors and actually ripping them off. And the crazy thing is, they only tend to go out for about 3 hours a day. They tend to hunt for deer and sometimes even amphibians. They'll just kill them where they are. As it's hunting, it uses its very big, thick paws and its big ears to listen out for any incoming sounds of deer and little clicks of different animals. So, at number 9 we have the ocelot. These things are particularly famous for being very similar to a normal domestic cat, but these things are ferocious. In the 1980s, these were considered endangered because hunters were hunting them for their meat, for their pride, because it was very hard to hunt them and successfully kill them. And this created this huge outrage because they were using them for their medicines and just for decoration around their hunting cabin, I guess. And these little tiny little domestic cats, as you'd say, they usually hunted for small deer, rodents, frogs, any sort of amphibians, sometimes even fish. Pretty cool, huh? At number 8 we've got the caracal cat. These things are ferocious looking. They've got crazy awesome looking ears. They're very similar to the normal cats you'd see at home, except they're much bigger. Now, these are quite famous for their extraordinarily big jumps and their crazy tackles, and honestly, they're pretty awesome looking. The caracal cat can be seen in Africa and West Asia. They'll usually hunt alone at night. Now, you could say these guys are like the zombies of the cat universe, and if food becomes so scarce, it'll even go to eating rotten meat, sometimes even birds. At number 7 we've got the jaguarundi. Now, this thing's spelt pretty interestingly, and it's a pretty cool looking cat. These things can be found in Central and South America and even Mexico. Many Spanish-speaking countries call the jaguarundi the leoncillo or the leoncillo, something like that. And leoncillo means little lion. These things actually, unlike most cats, they can hunt at day and they're usually seen around a water source and in low bushes. At number 6 we have the marbled cat. These things are ferocious, they're killers, they're destroyers of habitats. These things can go from being all cute and cuddly to literally tearing people's scalps off. Yes, that's happened. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. So these things are brilliant hunters. They're very small, they're quite similar to a domestic cat in their size and ratio, but they have a very long tail which helps to sort of balance them out when they're hunting and climbing trees and jumping. Very cool cat. At number 5 we've got the jaguar. Everybody knows about the jaguar. The jaguar is the 3rd largest big cat. It's even the actual, it's the animal that represents Brazil. They're actually a lot like leopards, but they're much, much bigger. But sadly, in later years, they've become endangered. And at number 4, we've got a personal favourite, the snow leopard. It's usually seen in Central Asia and sometimes even in Afghanistan. And usually it's seen throughout the world. Its lifespan is between 15 and 18 years, but recently it's been decreasing because people, of course being people, decide that they'd rather kill an entire species than not have a cool mat. It's endangered, is what I mean. That's what I'm trying to get forward to you guys.
Sorry guys, but you just witnessed Pissed Off Finn.
At number 3, we've got a very, 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 very popular one. It's the lion. Lions usually inhabit savannas and grasslands, and they usually go around in something called a pride. A pride is basically a group of lion cubs and lionesses and lions. They all pitch in and help each other out. The sad thing is, the amount of lions is starting to decrease. It's now starting to be considered vulnerable. At number 2, we've got a fast one. It's the cheetah. These things can go up to 60 miles an hour. It's classified as the fastest land animal because sometimes it even reaches 70 miles an hour. Yeah, 70. That's right, it could get caught for speeding on the A12. At number 1, the most rated, coolest, awesome, most colourful, most dangerous, most sometimes endangered. It's the tiger. These things are ferocious. Tigers are usually found in southern and eastern Asia. Like many big cats, they're solitary and territorial. They even hunt for buffalo and boar. There's even some stories about them fending off bears. I hope you enjoy this next episode, which will hopefully be on... I'm not telling you, you'll have to find out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click that like button, and if you like my videos so much, click that little subscribe button. It really helps me understand what you guys want and what you guys like. And thank you guys so much for reaching 5,205 views. That's 200 views in like a week. It's awesomely crazy. And we just reached 140 subs. I think we're on 141 right now. Bye guys, and like I said, I hope you enjoy the series and stay tuned for more. Bye.
I don't know about you guys, but throughout the entire preparation and sort of procedure of making this little film, I noticed one pretty horrible and sort of eye-opening thing. Pretty much all of these stories kept going over one subject: endangerment of species or cats. Now, below I've linked a couple of sites that you can go to and learn more about these, and you know, I mean, I couldn't there's no way I could donate or subscribe to any of these things to help out with endangerment of animals because obviously I'm only 14. But any of you sort of older viewers or family, you know, I'd just go over there and have a look, because it's pretty sad. And I don't know, maybe I'll have an entire episode just on endangerment or something. I'm not sure. But bye guys.